Welcome to Pearl's Culinary. Today I will be sharing 6 very easy and super tasty veg recipes. Stay tuned and watch all the recipes as each one is different from another. Visiting my channel for the first time, please do subscribe to it. Creamy twist given to a loki ki sabzi, that's bottle gourd. A very unique way of preparing shown here. Using one large size loki for making this sabzi, cut it into pieces as shown here. Let's add a few seasonings to the loki. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, a pinch of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, give it a good mix. Let's prepare the gravy for the sabzi. To a skillet, add in 1/2 cup of cooking oil. To this, add in the seasoned loki. Stir-fry the loki for 6 to 7 minutes. As the loki gets stir-fried with the seasonings, it turns out tastier when added to the gravy. So don't miss this step while trying out this recipe. Cover the lid and let it cook just until 70% done. Then remove the loki pieces and keep them aside. Let's prepare a special coarse masala for this sabzi. For making it, we require 2 green chilies, 6 to 7 garlic cloves, 1/2 inch of ginger finely chopped, 1 teaspoon of zira cumin seeds, and 1/2 teaspoon of coriander seeds. Add these ingredients to a mortar and make a coarse mixture by crushing them. Add this freshly obtained coarse mixture to the skillet we had used to stir-fry the loki. These ingredients add a very good flavor as well as an amazing aroma to the sabzi being prepared. To this, add in 1 large onion finely chopped. Stir-fry the onion until its color begins to change. Add in 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, salt according to taste. Stir-fry the masala powders by adding very little water to prevent it from burning. Once the oil begins to separate, add in 2 medium-sized tomatoes coarsely grinded as shown here. Stir-fry and cook the tomatoes mixture for 3 to 4 minutes. I am using cream that's thick Malay obtained from milk. If that's not available, add in 2 tablespoons of fresh cream. Adding this takes the sabzi flavor to another level. Give it a good mix until well combined. Add in the stir-fried loki pieces to the prepared sabzi masala. Combine everything together. Add in around 3/4 cup of hot water at this stage. Add in 1 teaspoon of crushed fenugreek dry methi leaves. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala powder. Give it a good mix until well combined. Cover the lid and cook for just a minute. This is the desired consistency we require. Finally, add in the chopped coriander leaves. I highly recommend you to try this recipe, as the results are simply yum, making it a definitely must-try recipe. The next recipe I will be sharing is a veggie containing high nutritional value and has numerous benefits too. Kerala, that's bitter gourd. A veggie with a bitter taste, but will be showing a way to cook it to reduce its bitterness. We'll be using 6 medium-sized Kerelas for making this recipe. Deseed each one as shown here and cut them into desired shapes. I like cutting them like this. To a cooking pot, add in 1/2 a cup of cooking oil. Add in 2 medium-sized onions finely chopped. Stir fry these until the color begins to change. Add in 2 to 3 green chilies. One teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Stir fry until the raw smell of the paste is gone. Add in 1/2 a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 to 1 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 1/2 teaspoon of coriander powder, one teaspoon of salt to taste. Stir fry for a minute, and then add in 3 medium-sized tomatoes finely chopped. Stir fry these in the prepared masala. Add little water to cook the tomatoes. Cover the lid and cook the tomatoes until the oil begins to separate. Add in the chopped Kerala pieces into the prepared masala. Give it a good mix until well combined. Add in 3/4 cup of hot water and cover the lid to cook until the Kerala is well done. Cook until the water completely reduces and the Kerala is well cooked. This following ingredient I always add to reduce the bitterness of the Kerala is 2 heaped tablespoons of jaggery powder. Yes, you heard it right, the jaggery powder plays a role to reduce the bitter flavor, and thus making it manageable to eat. Finally garnish by adding in some chopped coriander leaves. An easy, tasty, less bitter to taste Kerala is ready to be served. A very easy to make with a very few ingredients beans ki sabzi. To a cooking pot, add in 1/3 cup of cooking oil. Once it's heated, add in 1 large or 2 medium-sized onions sliced as shown. Stir fry until the color begins to change. The special unique ingredient I am adding here is desiccated coconut. This made the sabzi taste very nice. Stir fry it too with the onions for a few minutes. Add in 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Add in 200 grams of beans cut as shown or according to your liking. Stir fry these veggies and add in the seasonings as follows. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 to 3/4 teaspoon of red chili powder accordingly. 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. And 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Stir fry these veggies with the seasonings. While stir frying itself, the beans were just done, as I wanted to make a dry sabzi. If you wish, add some water and cook until soft. The desiccated coconut gave this sabzi a very nice flavor. Finally, garnish it with some chopped coriander leaves and serve it hot with a sukhi or ghee ki roti. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Do give it a try if you did. This paneer gravy is a mouth-watering recipe. Paneer butter masala gravy is its name. A very rich and flavorful paneer gravy. We'll be using 3 medium-sized onions, 8 small to medium-sized tomatoes, and 1/2 cup of cashews. Soak the cashews for 10 minutes. Make a puree of all these 3 ingredients separately by adding little water. To a cooking pot, add in 3/4 cup of cooking oil. Once heated, add in the onion puree. Stir fry the puree for 4 to 5 minutes or until its color begins to change. Once it turns slightly pinkish, add in 3/4 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Stir fry for 2 to 3 minutes. Add in the seasonings, that's 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 and 1/2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 and 1/2 teaspoons of coriander powder, finally add in 1 teaspoon of salt according to taste. Stir fry the puree with these seasonings for 2 minutes or until the oil begins to separate. Then add in the tomato puree. Give it a good mix until well combined and then cover a lid and let it cook. This step takes time as we need the tomato puree to cook well, get rid of the raw smell, and also until the oil separates on its surface. Cook until it looks something like this. Add in the cashew puree. This ingredient helps the gravy get a rich flavor. Give it a good mix until well combined. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes after adding the cashew puree. I'll be using this fresh paneer from the dairy, that's around 750 grams to 800 grams of paneer. Add in the paneer cubes to the gravy. I personally prefer adding them without frying, as they remain softer. Meanwhile, to a pan, add in 2 tablespoons of kasuri methi, that's dried fenugreek leaves. Dry roast them on a low flame as we don't want to change its color. Slightly crush them and immediately transfer them on a plate. Add these dry roasted leaves into the gravy. 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala powder and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Give it a good mix until everything is well combined. These ingredients to be added in almost at the finishing stages, as we need to retain their flavors. Add in 1/2 cup of fresh cream and cook only for 2 minutes after adding the cream. Turn off the flame and add chunks of butter to it. Add in around 50 grams of butter, as we need its flavor in every bite. Cover the lid and let the butter melt. Give it a final mix before serving it. A very tasty gravy that can be tried by you for any parties too. Your guest will enjoy it. Just look at the soft, creamy texture of the gravy. An easy bindy ki sabzi. A tasty and easy to follow recipe. To a cooking pot, add in 1/3 cup of cooking oil. To this add in 1 large or 2 medium-sized onions finely sliced. Stir fry the onions until its color begins to change. Add in 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Stir fry for 2 to 3 minutes. Add in 1 large tomato cut as shown. Add in 300 grams of bindy cut as shown. Stir fry these veggies together. Add in 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.25 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of salt to taste. Give it a good mix and stir fry these veggies really well. These recipes come handy when we have few ingredients at home. I gave it a good 6 to 7 minutes to stir fry these veggies. Cover the lid and cook on a low flame until the bindy softens. Never add water to cook bindy as it starts getting sticky. Finally garnish with some freshly chopped coriander leaves. This simple looking sabzi turned out to be so delicious. Serve it hot with some dal chawal or a sukhi roti. Just look at the final results, doesn't it look tempting? Please do try this simple recipe at home and enjoy its results with your loved ones. A sabzi that's loved by one and all. To a cooking pot, bring water to a boil. Add in some salt to it, and add in the cauliflower that's goby pieces to it. An important step to parboil them before cooking, to get rid of the small worms that are usually found in these. Remove and keep the goby pieces aside. To a cooking pot, add in 1/2 cup of cooking oil. Add in 1.5 teaspoons of zira cumin seeds, and 1 finely chopped onion to it. Stir fry the two until the color of the onions begins to change. Add in 3 green chilies to it. Add in 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Stir fry for 2 to 3 minutes. To this, add in 3 medium-sized potatoes cut as shown. Add in the dry powders, that's salt 1 teaspoon. 1½ teaspoons of coriander powder. 1 teaspoon of red and Kashmiri red chili powder accordingly. ¼ teaspoon of turmeric powder. Give it a good mix and stir fry for 3 to 4 minutes. Add in 3 medium-sized tomatoes finely chopped. Add in 1/2 cup of water to cook the potatoes and tomatoes. Cover the lid and let it cook for 4 to 5 minutes. At this stage, add in the parboiled goby florets to it. Give it a good mix until well combined. Cover the lid and let it cook as the florets release some water too. If required, add water to cook. Finally, garnish using freshly chopped coriander leaves. Cook until the water completely reduces and serve it hot. All these were simple and easy to follow recipes. Please don't go without liking this video and subscribe to my channel if you are visiting for the first time.